Hello, everyone. I am so excited today to be doing another love story interview. Today, you're going to meet Rachel. She got her dream, and it's been a while since 2016, and we're coming back together now. Um, Rachel you live in New Jersey, right?
Yep, Jersey
In New
girl.
Jersey. She's a Jersey girl. I'm a New York girl originally, and she married her soulmate. She has a little daughter, Adriana, right?
Adriana.
Adriana and a dog, Oreo. And you guys know there's Oreo.
All right,
Of
what's the time?
course, that's when the dogs always come by. So
Absolutely.
it's so great to reconnect.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure.
My gosh. So everyone who's watching,
Yes.
I always talk about how uh, love deepens even over time and the relationships we create are conscious. So let's start at the beginning. What was your love life like when we first got together?
Ugh, a hot mess expressed on a Tuesday morning. It truly was a mess. Dating the wrong type of people and also always dated people who had a lot of money, but just never the time for me. So it was always the older, um, person, had a lot of money, had a lot of control in the relationship, and never really gave me the time. It was always, "Here's stuff, shut up, go away," kind of that yeah, everybody thinks that money is great and all, but you know what? When you wanna spend time with the person and the person's not giving you the time, that's a whole 'nother horse of a different color.
That is awful, right? How is that affecting you?
It was like, okay, I'm only wanting material possessions. It makes me feel very small, and it just makes me like I'm not worthy enough of, being truly loved.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so common. It's so common with high achievers, just humans in general. We
Yeah.
start to feel that way from our experiences. And so, what has come together? Like, what happened that you were like, okay, I want to get support?
Um, my fiance actually cheated on me, faked amnesia, and a whole other horse of different colors. Like he was just he was a love bomber. When he did something wrong, he totally love bombed. And then it's like, oh, forgive, forget, and everything. And then I had another relationship that took another 3 years where it was kind of like, okay, I'll
Oh,
just give you just enough love, and then it's like gone. And one day he called me, he goes, let's do dinner. Yeah, got there all dressed up, all dolled up, and he goes, I love you, but I'm just not in love with you. And I was just
mm,
like, you know what? Okay, I need time. I was single for 6 years and I was like, okay, I obviously it's something I'm doing wrong. So that's when I asked for help and here we are.
and here we are. And then you did my program, and then what changed?
My girlfriend gave me the number to my husband and goes, just text him. And she goes, he's younger than you, but he has a really stable job. He's a really family oriented person. She goes, just what's the worst thing that can happen? You guys end up as friends. And we started talking. After a week, we met up, had our first date right after Halloween. So 8 years ago today, I met my husband for our first date, and we have been joined at the hip ever since.
I know I see your social media. It's so beautiful and how happy you are. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
You always said if it flows easily, it's just easy relationships and wonderful relationship are just they just flow naturally and that's what it was. It just flowed.
Aw. Yeah, how will you know it will flow? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's easy. You get your needs met. Wow. And so it sounds to me like he was showing up, he had integrity. You wanted the same things, right? So early on, you talked about marriage, family, right?
I talked about it on the first date. Like, I was not wasting time. I was like, "Look, if you're gonna be here, if you don't wanna get married and don't wanna have kids, like, just don't waste my time." And my friends were like, holy crap. Like, I am not like, at the time I was 34 years old, I'm like, I am not wasting any more time. I am just, you know, either you want the same things, you're on the same pages, or you're gone.
Right.
So,
That's my
yeah.
teaching. Exactly. Right.
Right.
If we're not on the same page, then why bother? Why really bother?
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. And so, what everyone wants to know is what is life like now? Having a child, a
That was also another journey. We went through infertility, which can either make or break a relationship. You know, going through that infertility journey and bringing us closer and just being on the same page and going through it, and then having her and having a rough diagnosis. That she has a disease, but it's treatable, and deciding to keep the pregnancy. And so we've had these big bumps along the way that we have managed, and we have grown closer, and showing that in life, like everything else, it's just how you manage those bumps in the road. So it's it really is amazing, because when you have that amazing partner that is super supportive, it just makes the journey so much better.
I'm really proud of you. And that, I'm sure, reverberates too into your marriage, into the modeling for your daughter.
Exactly.
Raising a child with in a strong marriage is going to just change everything for her too.
Oh, absolutely. She actually pushes Joe and I together. When she's in the middle, like if we're close together, she pushes our head together to kiss, because she always sees us kiss, and she
Uh,
always pushes us towards one another, and it's the most hilarious thing. And she knows what I want her to see the marriage like my parents had, Joe's parents had, that kind of relationship where they show loving, mutual, beautiful relationships. And even though both of our fathers are gone now, our mothers are very strong in assisting us with showing her what a loving and generous family can be.
oh, that is so wonderful. Because really we're breaking patterns. We're breaking patterns to have a whole new future.
Yes,
So I'm so happy that you've discovered things about yourself that let you speak your mind, have boundaries, create a beautiful relationship, raise a daughter. And Oreo, you know how much I love dogs and rescuing dogs.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So, what would you tell the people who are watching, the singles who are watching today, about making a decision and investing in love, investing in the program?
It's not only just investing in the program, it's investing in yourself. And when you stop learning, you stop growing. And I think, it is a big leap. It's a investment in yourself, but it's also, I think, for those people that are just yearning for, why can't I find, my right person? I think the person is out there. It may be just a few little tweaks. Once I found Joe, I'm not looking back. There's nothing else I would ever do. I wouldn't change the pattern that I have come on, the journey that I did with you. And for whoever is watching who is single and thinking about it, take the risk, do the course. You'll be amazed at the results.
That's a great perspective. That's a great perspective. So, Rachel, I'm so
Yeah.
excited that you're going to Italy
Yes.
and everything is expanding and you're doing so great. So, thank
We're
you
we're
for what
doing
we
wonderful, and we're working on, baby number 2, hopefully when we come back from Italy, because I cannot be pregnant on this trip, so we'll see.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna keep checking in. I see all your social media and I see the pictures and all that great stuff. So thank you so much for sharing.
Oh,
And
thank you.
of course, and thanks everyone. All right, we'll talk soon.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Bye.